Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the League 2 transfer roundup. Today in week 2 we have a lot more deals to go through than what we did in the previous week, so if you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 100 likes on today's episode, that would be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We are now on the road to 9,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below. Let me know down below, has your club made any business? Have I missed any business as well? And also, the most important thing, let me know down below, who do you think has been the best signing of the week? Now, a lot of clubs have started to get their summer business underway. Lots of clubs have now officially announced their first signing of the summer, but still some are yet to do some business. We didn't see any business this week from the likes of Chesterfield, Bromley and Swindon Town, along with a couple others as well. But make sure to drop a like on there for me, subscribe if you're new as well, and let's get into it. Starting out then with Monday the 20th of May, Bradford City kicked off this week's business with the Bantam signing Neil Byrne from League 2 champions at Stockport County for an undisclosed fee. The 31-year-old joins Anthony Sarcevic in making the switch from blue to claret and amber after making just 10 league starts for last season's champions, and will now provide some competition for Sam Stubbs in the middle of Graham Alexander's back three. Carl United started their summer signings with the addition of injury-prone central defender Aaron Hayden following his release from Ryan Reynolds' Wrexham. The 27-year-old originally left the Blues back in 2021 for more money, and after only 15 league starts last season, he returned to the Cumbrian outfit on a 2-year deal. Morecambe FC announced their return list, which didn't make for pretty viewing. The club would currently struggle to field a team for a game of five-a-side, with the likes of Farhan Rawson, David Tatonda, Donald Love and Joel Senior all rejecting new contracts with the Shrimps. A further 12 players were not offered a contract at this time, whatever that means, including the likes of Jordan Slew, Jake Taylor, Jan Songo, Chris Stokes and also Jacob Bido. AFC Wimbledon kicked off their summer recruitment with the signing of forward Matty Stevens following his release from recently relegated Forest Green Rovers. The 26-year-old scored 9 goals in 20 starts during the 23-24 campaign for the Begans, with his best season being 23 goals in 35 starts during the 21-22 campaign. The former Peterborough United frontman has signed a 2-year contract with the Wombles. Tranmere Rovers confirmed that striker Luke Norris has put pen to paper on a new 1-year contract with the football club. Injuries plagued the 30-year-old last season, but he still managed 4 goals and 4 assists in 14 league starts, but he is now in his prime, and if Tranmere can keep him fit for a full season, this could be a very underrated piece of business. Last season's League 2 playoff semi-finalist Doncaster Rovers announced their first signing of the window, with Joe SBARRA penning an initial 2-year contract with Grant McCann's side. SBARRA was released from National League side Solihull Moors following only 1 goal and 2 assists before their playoff final defeat to Bromley. The 25-year-old has proven his quality in previous seasons, and Donny also have an option to trigger his contract by a further year. I think for me personally, this is certainly up there competing with signing of the week. Moving on then to Tuesday the 21st of May, following their playoff final defeat, Crewe Alexandra announced their return list with Charlie Colker and Charlie Kirk amongst those released, with Rio Adebisi, Courtney Baker-Richardson, Chris Long and Luke Offord all being offered at fresh terms with the club, also triggering the option in Zach Williams' contract. Forward Elliot Nevitt was offered a new deal but has since rejected it and signed for another League 2 side. Gillingham confirmed that goalkeeper Glenn Morris has signed a new 1-year contract, which will see him remain a Gills player until the summer of 2025. The 40-year-old made 9 league appearances for the Kent-based outfit, conceding 13 goals in that time. Salford City provided a further update for some of their out-of-contract players. They confirmed experienced centre-half Adrian Mariappa will leave the club after an 18-month spell, and midfielder Stevie Mallon departs for a new challenge after 2 seasons with the Ammies. This comes following the announcement that duo Elliot Watt and Matt Smith will both be departing on free transfers this summer. Harrogate Town confirmed that midfielder Stephen Dooley has signed a new contract with the club, which will keep him with the North Yorkshire side until the summer of 2025. The 32-year-old failed to register a goal contribution during the 23-24 season despite 21 league starts, but will link up with Simon Weaver's side for next campaign. And sticking with Harrogate Town, they also confirmed versatile forward Abraham Odo joined League 1 outfit Peterborough United for an undisclosed 6-figure fee. The Posh were playoff semi-finalists last campaign, and Darren Ferguson will be hoping he can be a replacement for Efron Mason-Clark. The 23-year-old has penned a 3-year contract with the Posh after scoring 9 times and assisting on 4 occasions in 36 lead starts throughout last season. Before we move on to Wednesday the 22nd of May, please make sure to drop a like on there for me and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Big changes happened at Cheltenham Town, with manager Darryl Clark walking out on the Robins to join League 1 side Barnsley. This probably played a factor in long-serving duo Liam Sercombe and club captain Sean Long turning down new deals with the club to join fierce rivals Forest Green Rovers on free transfers. Goalkeeper Luke Southwood also rejected his new contract and is expected to make a step back up into the English third tier. Wednesday also saw Ronan Curtis sign for Port Vale on a free transfer after rejecting a new contract with AFC Wimbledon. The left-sided winger scored 5 and assisted twice in 16 appearances last season after recovering from a major ACL injury. Between 2018 and 2022, Curtis was one of the best wingers in League One, and Darren Moore will be hoping to get Curtis back to that form after rewarding him with a 3-year contract. The 28-year-old has undoubted talent, but the question remains to be answered if he can still be the same player post-injury. Walsall FC confirmed that Douglas James Taylor has joined Drogheda United on loan until June 2025. The Irish side find themselves playing in the League of Ireland Premier Division and currently sit second bottom, having won only 3 games from 17 outings this campaign. The Saddlers also confirmed the pre-season fixture against Drogheda on Thursday. Maybe a friendly was part of the loan move. Moving on to Thursday, the 23rd of May, midfielder Liam Coyle signed a new 2-year contract with Accrington Stanley. The 24-year-old made just 11 league starts during the 23-24 campaign, but his best work definitely came out of possession, and he will now spend the next 2 seasons at the Wham Stadium. Accrington also snapped up former MK Dons goalkeeper Michael Kelly on a free transfer. He made 15 league appearances in total throughout last season, conceding 24 goals in that time. The 27-year-old has put pen to paper on a 2-year deal with John Doolan's side, and he will now be looking to cement himself as the club's number 1. Stanley completed their hat-trick with Tyler Walton being their 3rd piece of business in one day. The winger joins from National League North outfit Southport FC and has signed a 2-year contract with the Football League side. The 25-year-old scored 4 goals in 24 outings in the 6th tier of English football and will certainly have question marks over whether he can make that step up into the AFL. I actually have a mate who's a Southport fan, and I basically asked him for a bit more information on Tyler Walton. He says Tyler Walton, 101 total starts, 14 total goals, media player of the season for the 22-23 campaign and also the 23-24 season. Work rate is exceptional, form has been hampered recently with short-term injuries, but on his day he's fantastic. Likes to take players on, not the best in terms of goals, but makes up for it in off the ball and on the ball work rate. Can play as a winger or more centrally. Initially came to Southport on loan in the 21-22 season from Farsley Celtic, and he signed permanently later that season. And completing Thursday's business then, Barrow snapped up Chester goalkeeper Will Stanway. I think it's Will, it's W-Y-L-L. I'm going to assume it's Will Stanway for an undisclosed fee after he managed to keep 19 clean sheets in 46 National League North appearances last season. The 6'4" shot stopper has signed an initial 2-year contract with the Bluebirds, who do have the option to extend that by a further season. Obviously it was confirmed the NL managerless Pete Wild has decided to step away from Barrow after they had a little bit of a disagreement, and I think whoever their manager is for next season, on paper Will Stanway does look like a really good signing for the Bluebirds. Moving on then to Friday the 24th of May, some big deals got completed on this one, and we saw Gillingham complete their first signing of the summer with the addition of striker Elliot Nevitt. The forward turned down a new contract with Crewe Alexandra and has put pen to paper on a deal with the Gills, not confirming the length of that contract. The 27-year-old scored 16 goals in 43 league outings with last season's League 2 playoff final losers, as he becomes the first deal completed under Mark Bonner's reign. Colchester United sold midfielder Jay Mingy to League 1 side Stockport County for an undisclosed fee. Mingy has signed a 3-year deal with last season's League 2 title winners after scoring once and assisting twice in 25 league appearances during the 23-24 campaign. Statistically, doesn't look amazing, but looked really promising when he left Portsmouth. His statistics from his time at Colchester aren't particularly great, but I think Stockport, they know what they're doing. I think this could be a good signing for the Hatters. Notts County kicked off their summer recruitment with a bang as they completed the signing of Matty Platt after he rejected a new contract to stay with Bradford City. While the 26-year-old isn't great with the ball at his feet, he's undoubtedly one of the best defenders in the league going into next season, and it is a massive loss for Bradford City. The former Southport and Barrow man has signed a 2-year deal with County and wanted to play in a possession-based style, which Bradford City cannot offer. MK Dons, not for the first time in their history, caused upset with the permanent capture of Connor Lemonhair Evans after he turned down a new deal with last season's League 2 title winners Stockport County. The outrage over this signing comes from one of the midfielder's former sides, AFC Wimbledon. He spent the first half of last season out on loan with MK's fierce rivals and totaled 7 goals and 4 assists in 36 league appearances last campaign, obviously half from his time at AFC Wimbledon and half from his time with Stockport County. The length of his contract hasn't been disclosed, but it has certainly caused big outrage from the Wombles fans. As at the time of recording, no business was done on Saturday the 25th, and I'm recording it on Saturday the 25th, so if anything does get announced on Sunday the 26th, I'll I'll bring you guys that information in next week's roundup. And in terms of my business of the week, I'm going to give it to Notts County for the permanent capture of Matty Platt, to not only bring in a quality centre half, to take him away from a potential promotion rival is big business from Notts County. I think they mean big moves coming into next campaign, and this signing certainly starts them out with a bang. And I know Bradford City have featured in both the businesses of the week. Obviously last season I gave it to us for the signing of Sarcevic. This season I've given it to Notts County for signing one of our players. But I would like to give a shout out to SBARRA, who has signed for Doncaster Rovers. Maybe if he didn't have such a poor season last year with Solihull, he might have won that one. But I'm going to leave it there then for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 100 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that would be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We're now on the road to 9,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed. If you haven't already, with that post notification bell on, it's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below. Let me know down below, have I missed any business? Hopefully I haven't. And also let me know down below your business of the week. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you all next Sunday for week 3 of our League 2 transfer roundup. Peace.